Tricia Downing's memoir, Cycle of Hope, My Journey from Paralysis to Possibility, 2010, garnered extensive acclaim from both the sports and broader communities. The book chronicles Downing's personal experience of a life-altering cycling accident and her aspiration to inspire others to discover paths to success following injury. Founder of the Cycle of Hope, a non-profit organization dedicated to female wheelchair users, Downing achieved a groundbreaking feat as the first female paraplegic to complete an iron-distance triathlon. Prior to her paralysis, she had represented the U.S. in 5 different disciplines across various levels of international competition. Cycle of Hope commences with Downing's recollection of the pivotal events of September 17, 2000, when she found herself paralyzed from the chest down. Prior to this life-altering day, Downing, in the peak of her professional athletic career, had triumphantly concluded an 18-race national tour spanning 23 days. While Downing touches on her achievements before her injury, the narrative predominantly revolves around the aftermath of the accident and her journey to muster the resilience to press forward. Despite the book's serious subject matter, Downing infuses it with humor and unfiltered emotion. An instance of this is when, during her hospitalization due to the injury, 2 men she had been casually seeing unexpectedly visit her, leading to a somewhat awkward situation. While Downing's injury might not be universally relatable, the moments of awkwardness and the nuances of relationships certainly are. Downing candidly shares her feelings about the injury both at the time of its occurrence and in the present. She refrains from portraying herself as content with her pre-accident state. Instead, she acknowledges that her self-perception and perspective on life have been permanently altered, and she has never fully reconciled with the reality of her inability to walk again. While she has reached an understanding of her disability, she remains forthright about its physical, mental, and emotional implications. Tricia Downing's journey to recovery is marked by complexity, given the gravity of her injuries. Sidelined by the need to lie on her back for prolonged periods, she grapples with bed sores and muscle degeneration resulting from prolonged inactivity. Throughout this challenging phase, she reflects on her life before the accident and the heedless driver who irrevocably altered its course. Downing candidly shares a letter she later composed to the driver, a missive infused with honesty and raw emotion. The initial months in the rehabilitation hospital are navigated with the support of those around her. Sharing her recovery space with fellow individuals who have endured similar injuries, they collectively provide one another with strength and motivation. Together, they embrace the rudiments of daily life anew, from maneuvering in and out of wheelchairs to navigating their surroundings. These newfound skills equip them for independence upon their eventual return home. In the present moment, Downing's aspirations of biking or engaging in sports seem distant. Downing attributes her reintroduction to the realm of sports to the camaraderie she shares with her companions. Fellow cyclists close to her refuse to let her relinquish her passion. Their unwavering support guides her back into the world of cycling and sports at large. Encountering a recreational therapist who imparts innovative approaches to once familiar activities, Downing's initial skepticism transforms into gratitude as she acknowledges her friend's role in her perseverance. Cycle of Hope is a narrative that embodies resilience, optimism, and the profound impact of friendship, as much a memoir as an account of endurance. The journey to mastering the new bike she will ride is far from easy. Navigating the process of rebuilding her muscles and mastering the coordination of a new apparatus, Downing's sense of progress evolves gradually. She embarks on relearning skills that were once second nature, an undertaking not devoid of challenges and moments of self-doubt. More often than not, she grapples with the notion that her injuries may forever define her identity. While Downing never completely sheds her perception that her paraplegia shapes her identity, she transforms this belief into a potent force that yields rewards for herself and others. Driven by a desire to assist those facing comparable challenges, particularly women who she believes lack sufficient support, she takes decisive action. Seeking a grant and subsequently winning it, she embarks on establishing her own nonprofit organization. Establishing a nonprofit is far from straightforward, and Downing swiftly recognizes that the grant funds alone won't suffice. Nevertheless, she's resolute in her newfound purpose and refuses to relent. While external support was pivotal during her recovery, she discovers an inner wellspring of determination to fuel her nonprofit endeavors. Her self-belief resurfaces, reaffirming her capabilities. Reflecting on her accident, Downing contemplates the profound lessons it imparted about friendship, family, tenacity, and the lengths one will traverse for one's passions. Cycle of Hope imparts a message about the potency of self-definition. Despite the irrevocable shifts in Downing's life, the narrative underscores her agency in shaping her future. She aspires that her candid narrative will inspire others in analogous circumstances to rediscover their authentic selves once again. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.